this is always what I would like to highlight, staying industry relevant. Starting from the agricultural marketing services company to provide additional marketing concepts to conceptualize and to implement programs to grow the industry was my objective. I work with a couple of food industries, agricultural industries in the US, in Australia, and also I work with pharma, DOA as well in the early days. And moving forward, to create a value by providing just marketing services is not going to go forward. By creating value, I switch my focus to be more commodity branding. How do we brand ourselves, brand a commodity, from top down as an industry? Take, for instance, Idaho potatoes, how I created that identity being differentiated, like what Dr. said, when you have that brand, you don't need to compete yourself with the masses. So with that brand value and equity that you have, people come to you. It's market demand. So it's a consumer base that you are developing that is coming to you. So by doing all this, I need to segmentize. I created every opportunity from the market, from retail, from food service, from HoReCa, from the chef industries. And I work on all different strategies to build the value of each sector, from there to develop the market and the industry value. So that is very beneficial to all the players of the Idaho potato growers back home in the US, and how that benefit working with me for the ASEAN region. And now even I'm making Taiwan being very important beyond ASEAN. So moving forward, we need to apply technologies. AI is what we need to do, right? So these are the things that making industry, sometimes the boring one become very fascinating. So the entire AI agricultural ecosystem is what I'm trying to build now, so that we can create value. Creating value continuously is how we should look at. That's how I started from one country, one market, and to all these markets that I am working on. Of course, that is never an easy journey. We have to really go into understanding each market by understanding the consumer behavior, the trade patterns, or the whole ecosystem of each market and each system of the entire market, then to understand, to give a better value. While we are talking about ASEAN-Malaysia business from here, we are looking at not just Malaysia, we are looking at the ASEAN as a region. But to take that advantage of Malaysia right now, we need to really go into the other markets in ASEAN to look at every opportunity to understand the market, because failing is costly and painful, right? How to create value? Create value is to understand ourselves, analyze, and to find problems. Only while you are able to find problems is where you can find solutions, is how you create value. And to gain the value, to keep giving solutions to the problems, that is how we gain support from the trade. And how we measure the trade and the consumers is how we create value for ourselves for the next era. So we need partners to go international. Being ASEAN alone, there's a big market, right? To go beyond Malaysia, sometimes we are always worried about the resources, the financial resources, whether or not we have enough financial capability to go beyond. We hear a lot today, how the funding, but never take that as a limitation. We should think out of the box. Always try to work with partners in the region so that we can move forward. When we get ready, we can further on to establish our own branch and branches internationally. So finding partners is a journey that you should start right away, and also understand the market where you should begin in your next destination in ASEAN. Creating value, keep creating value in the ASEAN region, and how to build your own self with a brand, your product, yourself. So that is the brand that drives you to go beyond Malaysia. ASEAN as a region, that's our target. But which market is more suitable for you to begin with your own brand is where you should start now and build in technologies, AI, So these are a lot of elements that we should not stop. Even for students yourself, you should start thinking which industry that you are more comfortable to go in and start learning, picking up the knowledge, industry knowledge, and start to understand the market. Same goes to all the companies in the industry. Taking advantage of ourselves here as a Malaysian company, as a leader in the data science, AI innovation, how do we transform ourselves, from the very conventional farming in my industry towards, food innovation, now being more industrial and also technological relevant. So these are the empowerment that we should give ourselves to move to the next level. Taking advantage of drones, I would like to take this as an example, right? A lot of opportunities and a lot of applications that we can use. Take, for instance, cleaning services, logistics. I was having my journey in Shandong, China last month. Somebody was telling me that somebody was using drones in their e-commerce, already started in Shenzhen. That's fantastic. Right? Furthermore, there are a lot of technologies that I would like to especially highlight. How about AI robots? So these are the technologies that moving forward that we should apply and also create additional competitive edge that we all should benefit ourselves. I'm just going to go quick because we have another presentation to go through. So this is more value. What's next, right? Consumer AI marketing. We add more value. We add more consumer demand. Talking to the new generations, when we talk about the core value, this is reality, but what to interest you? Especially the young generations, this is what we are looking at. AI marketing in the next level. So ASEAN, Malaysia as a hub, we don't stop and end in Malaysia. We should look at how we capitalize on Malaysia as a hub to go into Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, all around this ASEAN region. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ken.